sector is clear.
Give us everything we got! All wings.
What's going on, everybody? This is Midnight Cobra with Midnight Gaming. Good to be back on here, and today we're going to be playing some Star Wars Battlefront 2, the newer one. I know a lot of you probably think the older one is better, and I agree. But I'm a long-time Star Wars fan and a long-time Battlefront fan, and although I don't feel as though this game is as good as those older ones, I still do like it a lot, and I do play it when I feel like it. Today, what I'm wanting to show you all, though, and run through is the new arcade maps. Now, I know a lot of you might know that there was recently an update for this game, and they actually added Bespin, Cloud City, the Administrator Palace from Cloud City, from Star Wars Battlefront 1. They added it on here, and they also added a new map for the new Solo movie, and it's KESSEL, and it's the KESSEL mines from the movie, which is pretty cool because it's a pretty popular place in Star Wars canon. But anyway, today we're going to Custom Arcade. I'm also going to be talking to you guys about some stuff I've been researching about this game, and stuff that we can be expecting to come out later on for this game in like the upcoming months, possibly. Let's see, team battle. I'm going to start off. I think I'm going to start off with Bespin on this run through. I'm going to set the limit a little lower just so I can make sure I fit in both new maps on this playthrough. Let me make sure all my settings are good. Obviously, I'm gonna play as Empire. I'm a big Empire fan. All hail the Emperor. All right, that looks good to me. I play on rookie because I'm a noob. No, I'm just kidding. It's more relaxed. I feel like I don't want to try sometimes. Let's see. Yep, that looks good to me. Let's get going and let's jump into this. I've played both of these maps once already. Well, Administrator's Palace was actually on the first Battlefront reboot. Came out a few years ago. And it was honestly one of my favorite blast maps. I'm not even a big blast fan. I like the bigger battles and stuff. But this is a great map, and it's really fun to play offline, honestly. I always run heavy. I love the heavy class. So yeah, this map, it's an exact remake of the one from the first one. The graphics, for me, it felt like the graphics, they upped the graphics a little bit. Definitely, for sure, it looks a little bit better, which the first Battlefront graphics were amazing too. But yeah, most of you might remember this map. Looked like there's some guys over there. It's pretty cool because you got plenty. It's a pretty decently sized map. You got a lot of space outside and inside the map to play. A lot of play area. Goodness, this guy's gonna kill me. I'm not messing with him. But yeah, it's a pretty sweet map. Both of these new maps are cool, and they've really been expanding on their arcade a lot, which is one of the things I was going to talk to you all about. There's the Slave 1. One of the things I was going to talk to everyone about, though, is something I was reading earlier on Reddit. Now, you can't believe everything you read on the internet, obviously, but we've been seeing like a huge growth in this arcade mode since the game came out, and you can tell that, you know, they're focused more online, but they still care about their offline community, and they're trying to build on the offline parts of the game, which I think is really great, because although I'm a huge online player, sometimes it's good to take a break from online and kind of honestly just have an easy experience, you know. Like online, you're going to come across people that are better than you, like, you know, sometimes you really got to try online. But on offline, you can just be a boss, and sometimes it's just a good breath of fresh air to just play an offline match. And what I like about the arcades, you can play it split screen, so you can have friends over and play split screen. You know, it's really cool. One of the things they were talking about, though, on this post that I saw, is what they're planning on doing with their expansions for the offline in the future. And one of the things was they're actually planning on adding a new arcade mode, which it's basically going to be, they said it was going to be large scale battles, large maps with vehicles, but it won't be Galactic Assault. Now, I'll be honest, I was kind of wanting to be able to play some Galactic Assault offline, but they brought up a really good point about it. They said, we're not wanting to put Galactic Assault on arcade because, well, first of all, it's hard for their AI to respond to the objectives. Like, for example, like, it would be hard for an AI to go pick up a like one of the rocket launchers or the signal disruptors or whatever, you know, those launchers you're supposed to fire at the droid battle tanks and stuff. It'd be hard for them to be able to do that and to really be able to, like, play the objective. It would kind of just be them senselessly walking around. So they said that's one of the reasons. The other reason is they don't want to take focus off of their multiplayer, which I don't blame them, honestly. If they added the online modes offline, nobody would want to play online hardly. I'm sure there would be some people that would prefer online, but it would take a great deal of the player base away from the online. Another thing that they were talking about, though, was the fact that they want to have a bigger variety of things to do on this game. Because if you remember, they added Walker Assault to the skirmish mode on Battlefront 1. And it was alright for the first few weeks. It was really fun, but then it just kind of got old, and nobody ever really even touched skirmish, because it was the exact same thing as online. They said, so they're wanting to do more. They're wanting you to have that. Well, that guy's glitching out. But what they're wanting to do, though, is they're wanting to add more of a, like, you should be able to play Galactic Assault when you want online, but they want there to be something different to play. And they said the mode that they're wanting to bring to this game offline on the arcade almost resembles Galactic Conquest from the original Star Wars Battlefronts. Now, if you played the original Star Wars Battlefronts, as soon as I said Conquest, you probably just got really excited. They said there would be objectives that the AI would be able to play, probably like capturing command posts and stuff like that. And they said it would be a fun, huge battle, adding vehicles to the arcade. You'd still be able to play heroes and stuff, you know. It sounds a lot like Conquest, honestly, and it's definitely something to be excited for. Now, like I said, I don't necessarily know if this is like true, but it would be pretty cool to see something like that, and I'm definitely excited for it. Honestly, I'm loving how much they're expanding on the offline. We even got Starfighter Assault now recently in a recent update. So that's pretty cool. I played a little bit of the Starfighter. It's not Starfighter Assault like online. It's team battle, but in space, which is to me is still pretty cool. It's a good way to get better at flying on this game. Oh, another map they added was Jabba's Palace. I forgot to mention that. Jabba's Palace is also pretty cool. I might have to cover that in another video, because the two of my favorites that I'm wanting to cover was the BESPIN and then KESSEL, the coaxium mine. I'm going to go ahead and get that going. I'm a big Empire fan, but just for this time around, I'm going to play as the Rebels, just so I can give you all a taste of both worlds. For all you Rebel lovers out there. Let's change faction to Rebels. Alright, let's jump in here. Now this is my favorite map that they added. It might be one of my favorite arcade maps. It's really cool. BESPIN, you know, it was a remake of the Administrator Palace from the other Battlefront. Now this one's a whole new map. They brought it out just for Solo, the Star Wars story movie. It's pretty cool, honestly. Let's see. I can play as heroes too. We might play as Han in a minute, just to give a little nod to Solo. Right now, I'm gonna run Officer. Sometimes I do like to run Officer on this game, online and stuff. I've always liked support characters in games, and I love their defensive turret, and then like I can give health out.
We'll bring this empire down.
Their gun's pretty OP too. But yeah, lots of cool stuff coming to this game soon. There's talk of more customization for troopers. I'm really hoping we see more clone customization. I think that would be cool. That's something that's kind of lacking in the customization right now. But to this map, though, I'd like to kind of point some things out. They hit it pretty spot on to the movie. If you saw Solo, right here, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen Solo, you might want to turn away now. But this is the one room where he gets that one coaxium stuff that he's looking for. And right in here, I remember him like fighting a guy right here and looking over, and you just see Chewie like rescuing Wookiees over in this area. So I mean, it's pretty close to the movie, honestly, as far as the map. The map is huge, and these mines can be kind of a maze sometimes. But it's a super fun map. I'm going to try to make my way outside real quick and let you see the outside of the mines. You can actually go outside where the Falcon is parked and stuff, and it's pretty cool to look at. Lots of cool stuff. There's a Gonk droid. Ah, there's a Stormtrooper as well. This is the elevator that they were riding on. I think in the movie, I've only watched it once, but I think in the movie you see some prisoners riding up it. So it's pretty cool. So here's one of the ways to get outside. And see, it's got there's the Falcon parked down there. The main entrance is down there. I'm gonna put up a turret right here.
Turret ready.
It can mess up any guys coming out of the base. Ah, where'd you come from? But yeah, you can go up over near the Falcon, underneath it. You can use this to run up behind it. All of these maps are pretty big maps. Like you can see it, they're not like your average small arcade maps. They're pretty big. They're pretty fun to play on, honestly. Ow, Howie. Oh man, they wrecked me, didn't they? There was all kinds of guys running out of there. What was my turret doing? Well, now we can play as Solo himself. I have the bearded Han Solo. Don't judge me. I kind of dig it. I don't know why. And then the twin brother officers.
Didn't think I was going to run, did you?
No, I did not, Han. You never run. Sometimes even when you should run, you don't. Alright. And then here's the main entrance I was telling you about. Right over there is where I died earlier. It's got this like acid stuff that if you step in it, it like kills you. So that's another thing you kind of have to watch out for. I'd say that'd get kind of annoying in like big battle scenarios. Like if you were playing Blast Online or something, I think that would get kind of crazy. You'd be about to die and accidentally step in it or something. Now, there's the Falcon in all its glory. There's even a little room back here. I don't know how far in you can go. Yeah, you can't go far, but it's a pretty sweet map. I'm going to go back into the mines, though, because that's normally where most of the action happens. As you can see, there's nothing really going on right now. Well, looks like there's just some action down here. I'm getting a lot of stuff on my radar. Let's go back in here, see what we can get into. I really like the look of the map too. I don't know what it is about it. It's just, I don't know. It's got a very Star Warsy / Solo feel to it. Here's the room where the droid revolution happened. I'm not gonna say anything else. No spoilers. Solo was a pretty good movie though. I really enjoyed it. And you know, I might just be biased about everything I'm saying because I've been a Star Wars fan since I was like 4. But the thing is, like, I don't know. I think this game gets a little too much hate. It's fun to play with friends. Sometimes it's fun to play by yourself. I liked the story mode. I wish it was a little longer, but you know, I think it's a pretty solid game, and I think how they keep adding to it, it just gives it even more hope. I hope they continue to add to it, and like I said, I hope to see that really large scale mode that they were saying was leaked and stuff. I would love to see something like Conquest on this game. They're also planning on adding, now it was confirmed for sure from EA, this I actually know, they're adding more Clone Wars content to the game. So they're going to be adding General Grievous and Obi-Wan Kenobi along with the map Geonosis coming up within the next few months. That will be absolutely amazing. I can't wait, because my favorite era in the Star Wars timeline is the Clone Wars. I love the clones. I just think they kick butt and they're awesome. But yeah, that's about it, honestly. I'd love to keep talking to you all about the upcoming stuff and what we'd like to see in the game. I know there's a lot I'd like to see in the game. Maybe you all can leave a like and subscribe and just throw some comments down in the comments. I want to know what you think about this game. I want to know what you'd like to see in the game, what you think can improve it, you know, what offline content you'd like to see, or maybe even online content you'd like to see. It's the game's, I think the game's gonna I think it'll go somewhere. Like I said, check out these maps if you get the chance. They're really cool. I might have to upload a separate video on Jabba's Palace for you all. I didn't show it to you, but like I said, these 2 maps were like my favorite. I absolutely loved these maps. I thought they were super, super awesome. So anyway, that's about all the content I got for you today. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.
Subscribe to our channel. Subscribe, yeah.